opportunity is always with you. It's your perception of yourself and your environment that blinds you from it. Change what you call yourself, and you change the things in your environment. Now you can see your opportunities.
Look into my eyes and tell me what you see. Is it happiness and prosperity, or destitute beings roaming the streets? Maybe you can see mothers letting out spine-chilling shrieks due to having to bury their mateen offspring every week. The poor are forced to transform into murderers, killing the wealthy just to provide for their families. My pupils remain dilated from all the agony I've seen. From the corners of my eyes stem crow's feet. I'm still a youth but already looking elderly, with a mature mind growing ideas fresher than morning market veggies. Yet at the same time my mind is rotting, slowly dying from all the hell through which I've been. My brain is close to 92, garner too much knowledge to ever be a fool. Not saying I haven't been one in my past, but that's history. I'm looking towards the future, planning something new, something more immersed in positivity. I'm a new breed of artistry, the most promising seed out the next generation of MCs in waiting to be harvested and used to feed all the empty souls of this nation. I've started the growing process at grassroots level, so you know I'ma grow up to be the tallest tree in the forest, with my canopy large and outstretched, throwing shade to all the other branches. Me and my niggas smoke trees too, how ironic. Water me with muddy tea, cause I don't sip clean. My hydration has to be drugged up, cause that's the only way I'll get my mind state to grow stronger. Bodybuilding my consciousness, therefore I'm Schwarzenegger's mental equivalent. Look into me and hear my soul speak. Then you'll realize you can't judge the cover of a book until you've read the story. The phrase is so cliche, but it's still a common activity in society. We can't communicate effectively till we learn to interact silently by synergizing our metaphysical frequencies. Can you see the irony? Those with the loudest voices really have people listening. It's time for us to look within. It's time you look inward with retrospective. Don't bark up this tree, cause you'll get chopped down to size like a tree fella does to forestry. All the substance up in me has got my leaves turning into poison ivy. So don't bite my style, cause you'll be left with the rash more ugly than what you get from a hoe working hillbound streets. Bitch, I'm the shit, so I don't need no compost. If you're looking for beef, you'll be disappointed when you only find mushrooms. And I'd advise you not to eat those, cause if you taste a bit, your consciousness is gonna take a dip into the unknown, which will lead you to take a trip to a parallel zone. And if the space-time continuum shifts, then you might end up getting sucked through a vortex and traveling through cosmic wormholes. For all I know, you could land up in a galaxy unseen before, right in the middle of a real-life Star Wars. My product is just that powerful, due to it being self-grown. The shrooms thrive off my wise soul and grow fastest when my aura's gold. Positive vibes, that's all I give off. An open-minded psychedelic thoughts is what these fungi feed off. Who needs LSD? My brain produces so much DMT that it should be illegal. I'm mass producing so much enlightenment that you'd swear it isn't natural. I'm like the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden, and my psilocybin fungus is a fruit that's forbidden. The higher your consumption of wisdom, the closer you levitate to the next dimension. Ascension can be liberating and advantageous, but also dangerous, as the universe is balanced by good and bad central coexistence. I meditate on my thoughts to help them expand with an exponential momentum, while fighting inner demons previously hidden by a veil of ignorance, until I expose them by ripping the curtain with the knife of enlightenment. Look into me and hear my soul speak. Then you'll realize you can't judge the cover of a book until you've read the story. The phrase is so cliche, but it's still a common activity in society. We can't communicate effectively till we learn to interact silently by synergizing our metaphysical frequencies. Can you see the irony? Those with the loudest voices really have people listening. It's time for us to look within. It's time you look inward with retrospective.
Now you can see your opportunities. Now you can see your opportunities. The opportunity is always with you. It's your perception. Your perception